faked and designed to mislead the viewer.
Why? What's the point? Like, that series could have absolutely been real. There's so many wild YouTube stories he could have told. What's the point? I don't even get why. I already watched the She-Hulk trailer. That just doesn't look very good.
Fake.
So I don't know anything about TekkitRealm. I actually have no clue who that is.
Fake channels aren't anything new to YouTube. We've all seen those 3M challenge videos on channels.
Hold on. Thanks for 5 gifts of God Cactus. In the resub Cave, Thib in the Prime, Vintor, and Sanguine. Do I need to know who this is? If you're still here, Internet Anarchist. I'm sure you lay out like the basics, but is there anything I need to be like familiar with before starting it? No? Okay, cool. Let's ride.
Such as Arcade Craniacs, Jester, and Guava Juice. Whilst this type of content is often looked down upon, the average Joe's believes the SpongeBob isn't really going to haunt them at 3 AM. So although cringe, the content is relatively harmless. But what happens when a channel fakes, steals, and stages almost all of their content to a level where the average viewer believes it to be authentic, misleading millions of viewers and creating mass confusion? Where does the line of lies get drawn? Today, we'll be
draw the line right at the
beginning
because the content's trash.
Known as the TekkitRealm, a channel which at a glance looks innocent, but look a little deeper, and almost all of the videos are either faked or stolen. I'll be taking you on the journey of how the TekkitRealm gained over 1.7 million subscribers and 240 million views by creating staged and fake content under the guise of production value, scripting, and most importantly, inspect element. On the 8th of August 2015, the TekkitRealm would create his channel. The channel was exactly what you could expect from a teenager in 2015 trying to make it big on YouTube. And just after 4 months and 96 videos later, the TekkitRealm would reach the milestone of 1,000 subscribers.
Seriously, thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers.
No way, no problem, buddy. That's all you.
Until the 19th of May 2017, when the TekkitRealm, now being known as Dallas, would post his first viral video.
So, today we're gonna be basically showing you guys how you can get more views on YouTube, like, really quickly. Like, it'll work in like 5 minutes.
The video would go on to gain over 600,000 views. A short 3 months later, a follow-up video would be made, titled, How to Get More Subscribers on YouTube. A video promoting a sub-for-sub website, a subscriber gaining method which is actually against YouTube's guidelines, meaning it can result in channel termination. The video would go to
God, I remember that shit. Back in the day, sub-for-sub was the biggest trend online. Especially when it came to, this was a long time ago, if anyone remembers video responses. Early YouTube used to be able to like post video responses to a video and it'd show up underneath it. So a lot of people, like the reply girls, if anyone remembers them, it'd basically just be like these girls, tits out, and they'd like vaguely talk about a video and then post it as a response to that video and it goes directly on it. But what a lot of people used to do is used to post like sub for sub as a response to the video. So people would start clicking on that and do sub for sub through that. That shit was huge for a while. That was big. Did you sub for sub? No. I've never really cared about it. There's the resub Cricket, Ivan Tear, and a bad Deku. You also have to keep in mind like how little that is. Sub for sub, that's a lot of work for one sub. Well, a lot of work, relatively speaking. You have to go through like a ton of channels and then sub, they sub back. Like, it's just not even worth the effort. So I never bothered. But that was big on the internet, big on YouTube for a while. I think it's a Prime Sparks and Aiden.
50,000 views, resulting in his channel reaching 11,000 subscribers. With the success of his YouTube how-to content, on the 25th of December the same year, Dallas would post a video titled, How to Instantly Get Hundreds of Subs on YouTube 2018. A video where he called out fellow YouTuber Just Cryptic.
It's literally a straight up lie. Like, the guy literally just uses an inspect element. Have we really gotten to that point now, guys, on YouTube? We're just gonna straight up lying to people to get views. Like, is that how it's gonna be now?
And just 4 days later, on the 29th of December, the TekkitRealm would post a tweet saying, Just for everyone asking YT, I'm responsible for Just Cryptic YT's channel termination. Inside the tweet longer, Dallas would elaborate that he'd reported Just Cryptic for, quote, lying for views, end quote. A report which would be extremely ironic considering he would go to do the same, but on a much larger scale. The YouTube guide content would continue up until
Please
the
give some
29th
hobo
of July
Tier 1 mic.
2018, when the TekkitRealm would reach the milestone of 50,000 subscribers. It wouldn't be up until the 19th of November that Dallas would post a sequence of videos that would change his channel forever. A video titled How to Get 100 Subscribers on YouTube Every Day. A video where Dallas would regurgitate the same information he'd shared in his previous videos. But what made this video different was that it gained 3.9 million views. 3 days later, Dallas would keep up the momentum by capitalizing off the PewDiePie vs T-Series trend, with an automated 21-hour live stream showing the live sub counts of the channels. With the stream gaining over 270,000 viewers, the TekkitRealm sub count would skyrocket to 100,000
Why?
subscribers.
That's such a waste
Dallas
of time.
got a
I never
taste of
understood
fame,
that.
And with fame comes money. And like a shark
Jesus.
sniffing blood, the following month,
Holy
Dallas
shit.
posted a video titled The Real YouTube Rewind 2018, a well-edited recap of YouTube's 2018. The video was great and quickly gained over 300,000 views, but shortly after
The video was great. An internet anarchist disliked it. Let's go.
recap of YouTube's 2018. The video was great and quickly gained over 300,000 views, but shortly after the video was uploaded, a mysterious post would go onto Reddit. A post on the r/DeFranco subreddit titled, "My YouTube Rewind parody got stolen by a bigger creator. Please help." A post pleading for
I
help,
see.
revealing that Dallas had not made the video, but had in fact stolen the video from a smaller creator and posted it without proper credit. To add salt to the wound, Dallas would also remove the copyrighted music to gain a profit from the video. A few days after the Reddit post, the original creator Chris Awake would post a video onto YouTube titled How to Steal a YouTube Rewind Video and Get Away With It, a video where he discussed how his hard work was stolen by the TekkitRealm. But after 900 upvotes, 60,000 views, and the threat of the TekkitRealm being exposed in the Philip DeFranco show, he removed the stolen 300,000 view video from his channel. But this was only the first of many creations that the TekkitRealm would steal for a quick buck.
I'm sure it was a banger,
The
though.
content following would slowly get more and more clickbaity
Thanks
and
to Prime
deceitful,
Apocalypse,
with
The
videos
Man,
like YouTube
Resub,
Rewind 2019
Godapple,
official
and
sneak peek, directly lying to the viewers, yet still gaining
Thugrod.
500,000 views. It was at this point that TekkitRealm had the realization that if he faked his videos, he could get more views. And on the 11th of September, he would post a video titled I Spent 1 Week Lost at Sea, a video where Dallas
he's one of these
spent
guys?
an entire week floating in the ocean in a blow-up boat, with comments like, "Hope you are safe now." It was evident that his viewers genuinely believed the video was authentic.
Investing education. How ironic.
But unfortunately, that was far from the truth. Skipping 5 minutes and 54 seconds into the video, as Dallas is claiming that he's floating in the middle of the ocean, we can see someone walk past him in the background.
We've drifted like a few miles towards the shore, and yeah.
1 month later, on the 7th of October, a video would be posted titled, I paid YouTube employees to tell me their deepest secrets. In this video, Dallas claims to be talking to a YouTube employee, supposedly offering them money for secrets about the platform. But of course, like the previous video, this was completely faked. By skipping 3 minutes
I
and
can't
49
believe
seconds
it.
into the video, there are already many signs that he had attempted to stage the video. For starters, the Google support header is a noticeably poorer quality compared to the rest of the page, meaning this likely isn't even YouTube support is talking to.
$1,000,
Then, to
huh?
confirm that it's fake, if you look at the left side of the screen, the form is clearly not properly filled out, with the required last name and channel URL not being filled in at all. If he were really to try and access live chat, it would return with an error, telling him to fill in the blanks. Over the following months, Dallas would go to create content which involved text chats, which were pretty obviously faked. This type of content was easy to stage, and would often pull in big views, as the videos were simply not possible to make for creators who create authentic content. Fast forward to 2020, and the
I've never heard of him. Is he still popular?
fake channels
Or was this kind of like a product of 2019? What's he do these days? The internet's mind-reading radio station. He's still pretty popular. I almost got abducted. How many times can I rickroll Mr. Beast in a day? Yeah, I'm sure him and Mr. Beast are close. Maybe they are. How do I know? Maybe TekkitRealm's the real deal. And I'm watching a slanderous hit piece on a good guy. Man, this guy really loves the rickroll. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry, wrong one. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. 11 Rickroll videos in the last 4 months. That's pretty good. Oh, I missed one. 12. There was 12. Hey, that ain't bad.
The TekkitRealm would reach 500,000 subscribers. July 2020 is when Dallas would end his notorious Minecraft mining for 1 year stream. Now, there's already a really good video made by Catman Joe explaining in depth how this stream was faked, but to sum it up, Dallas played loop footage, and when he was called out, he made a video going deeper into the lie claiming that he used an auto-clicker. But even the auto-clicker excuse that he mentioned was proven to not even work in Minecraft. At this point, it was clear that Dallas was testing just how far he would go with faking content without the majority of people noticing. But amongst the people being misled by his content, there were a few select people who called out his actions on Reddit and even created their own YouTube videos discussing it. 9 days later, on the 15th of July, a video would be
Snickers,
published titled,
the resub
"I made a
DRV,
Minecraft knockoff
Yasna,
game in
Graziani,
one day,"
and Samuel.
people actually bought it. A video where Dallas claimed to have actually made a Minecraft copy in a single day. The video gained 1.4 million views and had a positive reception from his audience, with people going as far to comment compliments towards his coding skills. But if you look a little deeper, you see the game that he claimed to have created and sold was actually an already existing game called Grindcraft, a game created by an indie developer. To prove this, later in the video, Dallas claims to have sold the game on a website called keygames.com, a site which shares online games. He claims the game is called Not a Minecraft Knockoff, and at first it seems legit, but 9 minutes and 17 seconds into the video, he scrolls up revealing the name of the original game that he was claiming to have created, Grindcraft. And just 10 seconds later, he exposes himself again, this time by faking the reviews for the game. Watch closely as his mouse hovers over the reviews.
19 reviews, and they are 3.5 stars.
Can I see the reviews?
Like, why can't I click on?
At this point, even his own
Pretty
Discord
shameless.
moderator started stepping
Good for him,
forward,
though.
saying, "It really
That's the Sigma
infuriated me
grind.
when Dallas faked the entire 'I made a game in 24 hours' thing. He stole someone else's game for it. This ain't even entertainment anymore." On the 7th of August, a video would be published titled "Me at the Zoo Wasn't the First YouTube Video," a video which would make the claim that there were videos on YouTube before the known first video. Again, Dallas would use Inspect Element to try and recreate history and mislead his viewers into believing his
Jesus
theory.
Christ,
This video
that's so
was gained
stupid.
5.6 million
That's
views.
so fucking
and if using
dumb.
Inspect
Oh my
Element wasn't
God.
enough to prove the video is false, the co-founder of YouTube himself said that Me at the Zoo was the first video on YouTube. Once learning about how easily the TekkitRealm lies to his audience, it makes each video more and more suspicious. For example, a couple months later on the 20th of October, Dallas would post a video titled "Microsoft tried to cancel me over one of my
Thanks to
videos."
Prime, RJ.
A
Sorry, I
video where
didn't
he
see
shared a
that.
sequence of emails he received from a supposed Minecraft employee. This video gained over 1.2 million views, but just 56 seconds into the video, he makes a poor attempt at covering up the employee's email, alexbauer@microsoft.com. But if you run this email through an email checker, it comes back as a negative result, proving that this email does not exist. At this point, it's clear that lies sell, and that he can create and cover up whatever lies he wants and get away with it. Entering 2021, the TekkitRealm introduced his most successful series to date, a series called
Mind
YouTube
Reading Radio.
Unsolved. Each video
Oh.
aiming to discuss and solve a mystery revolving around the YouTube platform. But of course, like most of his content, nearly all of the videos in this series are completely faked, and
What?
designed to mislead the viewer into
Why?
believing
What's the
his
point?
quote,
Like, that series could have absolutely been real. There's so many wild YouTube stories he could have told. What's the point? I don't even get why.
YouTube mysteries. An example of this is in his YouTube Unsolved video titled, "This channel gained 192 million subs in one day, then disappeared." A video claiming that a channel called Pi Squared gained 192 million subs in one day, then deleted the channel. This video would go on to gain upwards of 1.5 million
It'd be
views
harder.
and receive a highly positive reception from his audience. However, 1 minute and 56 seconds into the video, a Social Blade page of the alleged channel is shown. As seen on the page and from Dallas's claims, the channel had no uploads. But if you look to the left of the screen, somehow the channel had an A++ Social Blade rating. The Social Blade ranking system works in a way that calculates views and subscribers. An example of a channel with lots of subscribers but no views is Machinima, which although it has 11 million subscribers, it only has a C rating, meaning without videos, it would be impossible for Pi Squared to have an A++ rating. Adding to the amount of videos it is faked using Inspect Element, Dallas would use the same technique a month
I feel like
later,
that's
on the
so
7th
much
of
harder, though. Not Inspect Element, but like making a whole series on fake stories,
channels.
because then you have to make fake evidence for the stories. It'd be easier just to gather the evidence from a real story. Let me see this one. Thanks to resub Super Stretch, Lonely Wolf, Scary Noob in the Prime, Lovelace, and the resub Sam in Gravity. Oh, it's super cute. Thank you, Jay. That sounds cool. But where is it? Oh, wait, was it single day? What was it? What was the name of the video? He deleted like 20 million views worth of videos. He's taken down several of the videos. Oh. Does he still get the ad revenue? Well, not if they're taken down. Yeah, it looks like he took it down. I still want to see some of the other fake ones, because like I said, I imagine that's a lot more work for him, because he has to literally make fake evidence, as opposed to just gather Google images for a real story. Oh, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Biggie, and the resub Journey, and Canella.
April, in a video titled "Channel uploads 965,000 videos in one day, then is never seen again." And with a good production value and high view count, the video looks pretty legit, but only 2 minutes and 36 seconds into a video, a YouTube video URL is visible.
If you turn up the volume, you can even hear some form of...
The following link will lead you to a second channel named Walking Across the Earth in Minecraft. Had he simply spent more time editing the video, it might never have been disproved. The more subscribers he gained, the easier it was to gain the trust of his viewers to make his fake videos believable. And not even a short month later, the TekkitRealm would reach the prestigious milestone of 1 million subscribers. Almost exactly 1 year after posting his video stealing someone else's Minecraft recreation, he would do the same, but for Roblox.
Good speedrun.
On the 21st of July, a video would be posted titled "I remade Roblox in 48 hours. People thought it was real." During the video, Dallas shows himself supposedly coding, as well as pretending to make pixel art for a game. But just like the Minecraft video, he didn't really make this game. Instead, stole footage from an indie game called Escape.io, a game featured in a YouTube video made in 2018, 3 years prior to the upload of the TekkitRealm's video. With the knowledge you now have of how TekkitRealm fakes his videos, it's extremely easy to click almost any one of his videos and find out how he
I used to watch
I'd safely
Bible Man.
bet
I
that
loved
nearly
Bible
all
Man.
of his videos featuring text messages and email exchanges are faked. This ranges from his trolling scammer series all the way to his rickrolling celebrity series. The TekkitRealm had a Wikitubia page dedicated to him, where his fans wrote up information about his channel. But as soon as the wiki mentioned that Dallas had faked some of his videos, he would immediately force the page to be taken down.
Oh,
a
man.
desperate act to cover up for his lies and avoid taking responsibility for his actions. The TekkitRealmers became what at one point he hated most, and words from the man himself, "It's not really a joke when hundreds of thousands of people watch it intending to learn something, is it?"
Damn,
Shout
those
out to my
old
two
tweets get you
Patreons,
every time.
JP and Booth. If you want to support me on Patreon, the link will be in the description. Or you can...
That was good. I don't know shit about TekkitRealm, so I'm not personally invested in it, but I'm sure there's millions of people just like him. Here, let's see. This channel is uploading videos 10 years in the future.
Okay, it's been a long time since one of these gameplay Minecraft videos. You know, when you see this Minecraft going on in the background, we're about to dive into something that is so unexplained that you'll never be able to sleep again until finding the answer. But since we don't sleep around here at all, we're covering another YouTube mystery. This channel, how it begins, is the subject of today's video.
Okay, that's more than enough. Thanks to Prime Meat Stick, the Resub Maniac, and Casserage. Yeah, that's not for me. Ethan Ralph called out Kaya on Twitter. Oh yeah, I saw. I did see that. Thanks to Prime Doc. Did you cover the Yee drama yet? I keep forgetting Kanye West doesn't go by Kanye West anymore. I didn't cover it. I don't really have an insightful take on it. It's just shitty fans. Like, that's all there is to it. Kid Cudi went to perform. Kanye West dropped out. They threw shit at Cudi till he left. Shitty fans. Yet for some reason they don't get mad at Kanye for ditching them. They're actually just a bunch of cucks. Kanye West bailed on us, that's fine. Hey man, fuck Kid Cudi for trying to give a performance even though our idol was too selfish to show up. Yeah, Kanye showed up for a guest performance. I don't remember who it was with. Yeah, he did come later. Or allegedly it was him. I don't think it was. I think it was just somebody in his costume. He's a tier 1 Comrade and the tier 1 Brimia. And the resub Aiden, Nebula, and Phoenix. And the gift sub Honey Jams and Prime Zinc, Dank Meme, and the Bits Biggie. Oh, did he have a response to it? Sure, I'll check it out, Internet Anarchist. Did he own up to
Thank you
it?
so much for 20,000 subscribers. The growth recently has
nice.
been insane. And if you aren't subscribed already, now is the perfect time, as I make weekly documentary style content that I'm sure you will love. If you haven't seen my video on the
Thanks, give some
TekkitRealm
Woody.
yet, make sure you watch that before watching the rest of this video, as it is
Hey,
crucial
Lizzie.
to understand the full
Hope you've been
extent
well.
of what's been going on. So assuming you've seen that, let's continue. On the 16th of July, a video would be published onto my channel titled How the TekkitRealm Fakes His Videos and Gets Away With It. A video which would gain over 150,000 views in just 3 days.
Yeah,
and
popped
over
off.
these 3 days, the TekkitRealm's empire of lies has come crashing down, with his own fans reaching out providing even more evidence than ever of fake, deceitful, and staged content.
I mean, it's the
And although
whole
we heavily
channel. I think we
censor
can
comment
safely say
sections,
that.
braver fans have gone and commented on these videos, helping
I heard Live
unsuspected
PD's
viewers
back.
debunk and understand the legitimacy of the content they are watching. Now, on the other hand, some other commenters have gone to spreading hate, which is simply not okay. Of course, the TekkitRealm's actions have upset a lot of his fans, and many of them may feel betrayed or even fooled, but in the grand scheme of things, hate has never solved the problem, and hate will never win. Shortly
Never
after my
played
video
God
was
of War, huh?
uploaded, I was banned from his Discord, alongside other TekkitRealm fans who were punished for discussing the topic. But there was just a small problem. For the longest time, the TekkitRealm had relied upon his Discord staff to clean up after him and censor the people who spoke out about his actions. But now, many of the staff—
Why even have a Discord? Well, if all of his videos are fake, why would he even bother exposing himself to a Discord? Obviously that shit would come tumbling down and bite him in the ass. Why even bother? It's not like he needs it.
I've had enough, and a few of them banded together to protest my ban, and also the instructions they were given by the TekkitRealm to punish people for talking about how his videos are staged and faked. Whether it was due to the comment section becoming flooded with people debunking the video, or a feeling of guilt from having light shined on the staged content, a lot of the videos I discussed in my video have now been deleted, which leads us up to the 18th
So
of
many
July,
bangers
when the
lost.
TekkitRealm would leave a comment on my video. A 1,000-word reply where he would state his own perspective and give an explanation for some of his actions. Due to a lot of the comment being filler information and talking about himself rather than the evidence at hand, I'll be focusing on the parts where he actually
Well, I hope
discusses
everything's
his
going
own
alright, Lizzie.
actions. However, the entire raw transcript of his response will be in the description below. The first event addressed by the TekkitRealm, who I'll be now referring to as Dallas, was regarding the Just Cryptic situation. When addressing the situation, he admits how he reported the video for being staged and faked, resulting in channel termination. He also states that he contacted YouTube again to get him unbanned. Now, whilst this could be true, I do find it hard to believe that he
didn't.
could simply get someone's channel reinstated.
It's also impossible. Like, he didn't reach out to YouTube and somehow get that channel unbanned. I also don't think he was responsible for the ban. He just tried to parade around like some kind of vigilante. I think there's a 0% chance this guy had any say-so in anything that happened with whatever that channel is, Just Cryptic.
True, I do find it hard to believe that he could simply get someone's channel reinstated, especially if they were banned for breaking community guidelines. There's been a history of YouTubers being demonetized or even terminated without even the biggest YouTubers being able to fix their situation. So it's hard to believe Dallas, a small channel who wasn't even verified at the time, was able to fix it just like that. But that's unless YouTube found that his report was false or created with malice intent, to which that is
The
entirely
Resub Mystical
possible. The next
recalled
situation addressed by Dallas was the
Seals,
Chris Awake
Oba,
stolen rewind video.
and Mega,
Dallas claims that a random person
Brian
emailed
Tommy.
him the video asking him to post it. He also claims that he wasn't aware of the situation until it was struck down, but once again, Dallas is not telling the truth. What really happened was that he found that he stole someone's video and added a link crediting the original creator, but to add salt to the wound, he did this underneath all of his other links. He could have avoided the strike altogether by just simply removing the video when he noticed it was stolen, and that's also considering if he was really sent this video by a random fan and he didn't just find the video himself and posting thinking he could get away with it.
This is a really shitty response. I don't think there's anyone that's gonna send a video to a YouTuber, say post it, and have the YouTuber actually post it. You'd have to be an absolute psychopath. That's just fucking dumb. This poor guy is just a pathological liar, and he's bad at it. What a sad existence. You can't even tell lies that work, and yet you can't help but lie.
Also claims that the music wasn't edited out, but with the video now being struck down, I can't prove that to be real or fake, so we gotta take his word for it. When doing my research, I didn't find information showing he compensated Chris Awake, so if he did, that's something that I should have mentioned in my video, as it at least shows some sort of resolution to the situation. However, assuming this is all true, the meaning of this is certainly reduced based on how Dallas would continue to fake and steal content over the following years. Next, Dallas addressed his Lost at Sea video. In the response, he stated the video was satirical, and the part 2 to his real-life Minecraft video video, where he had intentions on poking fun at that type of challenge content. This explanation is understandable, but he could have easily solved the problem with a simple disclaimer or by replying to comments which were genuinely concerned about him. I also find it funny how he says the video was not intended to get views, which really contradicts the purpose of YouTube and further contradicts his history of making videos telling people how to get views. Dallas then goes to admit how his fake 1-year streams is something that he isn't proud of and not something he can defend. And from here on, his response mainly stops talking about specific claims and starts talking about himself and how many parts of his videos are fabricated through the entirety of his channel. He also says, quote, "Lots involve content submitted by others that end up being false, inaccurate, or fake." Now this is a perfect example of Dallas trying to deflect some of the blame onto his viewers. As a creator myself, and I think most other creators will agree, it's always the creator's responsibility to moderate and fact check things they post onto their platforms. And to make this even worse, a majority of the evidence faked in his videos is actually done using Inspect Element. Now, Inspect Element only affects web pages locally, meaning he would have actually needed to use Inspect Element himself on his own computer to create the fake evidence and screen recordings shown in his videos.
I don't even know why he's
unless he
responding.
claims a
That's
fan
not like
went
he
into
needs
his
to.
house and used Inspect Element on his personal
fans don't give a
computer,
fuck.
it is
Who
completely
cares?
absurd to blame his fans for his
don't know why he's
manufactured
bothering.
and fake evidence, and just shows a lack of accountability for his own actions. The most accountability we really get is him claiming to be filling in details by faking them, and how is it fault for losing sight of the whole concept of uncovering the truth? Up until now, the response wasn't too bad, but it's here that things started to take a quick turn. Dallas claims that he does not fake his rickrolling or scam trolling videos. Now I think he said this due to me briefly discussing the topic in my video, but not going deep in with proof, and the reason I didn't show proof was, to me, this type of content is the easiest to prove fake. I mean, first of all, if the concept of him DMing celebrities shortened links and them actually clicking him and responding to him isn't enough, the TekkitRealm published a video on the 26th
yeah, it's
of May
pretty blatantly
2021
obvious that
titled,
shit's not
"I made
real."
An entire country ban rickrolling." And in this video, Dallas features a news article which was later discovered to not even exist. And with a simple Google search, you can find that the video was once again another staged video. And just as another side note, he made a video rickrolling companies where all the companies were responding in a childlike way, which is just not how companies work. Big companies generally have social media managers and customer support teams, and if you send them a short
So how old is this guy? I
to
forgot.
respond to you. So much for not faking rickroll videos. It really disappoints me that when given the opportunity to respond and finally take accountability for his actions, that he decides to go deeper into the
He's
lie.
21.
Throughout the rest of the paragraph,
Okay, that
he talks
sounds
about how he doesn't have friends
about
and
par
how he
for the
wants to make
course.
people happy because he had felt, quote, unhappiness. It is almost like he thinks he can't make people happy without faking his videos, which is far from the truth. He follows this up by mentioning that he isn't in it for money, which, even if he was, isn't a bad thing. We all have to pay bills, and money is something that every human needs to survive. In the final paragraph of his response, he finally addressed the Wikitubia situation, admitting to have created the page himself and also admitting to taking the page down. Now, first of all, it's not a great sign that you're creating a wiki about yourself. That's a little narcissistic. But Dallas somehow talks about
someone's
got
gotta
to
do it.
page discussing him and freedom of speech being important to him in one sentence. On the screen is the one part of the wiki which Dallas used as an excuse to take down the entire page, supposedly because he couldn't convince Wikitubia to disable editing on his page. Whilst on the topic of freedom of speech, it's not very free when he demands his own Discord staff to remove any evidence, and when his comments section is so censored with blacklisted words that saying the word fake or lie will automatically in itself get the comment deleted. And with that, we have covered the main parts of his response. I did find it interesting.
This was a rough
how he
moment right here. Misspelled liar. L-I-E-R. Tough. No wonder it's still making it through the settings.
And with that, we have covered the main parts of his response. I did find it interesting how he didn't even mention how he's been stealing video games from indie developers and claiming to make them himself, but he's probably just trying to sneakily get away with that, as it's probably even more serious than him just faking his videos. If his videos were really just for fictional entertainment, why would he present them as real, and historically go out of his way to censor and shut down anyone proving his information evidence to be forged? Since the day I published my original video, Dallas has already posted 2 videos, and just by entering the comment section, a lot more people are now catching on and providing evidence to the videos being faked. You might think that after
I feel like that was probably there the whole time, just buried.
the content mentioned in my video, that he would finally change. But up until the making of this video, no change has been seen. After multiple times of having my comment removed due to his strict censoring, I finally wrote a response to his video titled "The Internet's Mind Reading Radio Station." Hi Dallas, just to set the record, Although I find it extremely disappointing as to how you have treated your fans and lied through your teeth for views, going
using
as
a
far to
3,
censoring
nice.
and removing your own fans who are discussing it, whether it be on wiki pages, comment sections, or on your Discord server, you need to decide who you are and what you want to do on YouTube. Do you want to continue the path of lies and deceit, or do you want to take the longer term option of cleaning up your content by becoming a fictional storytelling channel with pre-roll disclaimers and not censoring others? You do have potential. Mind you, you wouldn't have grown as big if you weren't staging your content in a believable way. My point is, it isn't too late to take a turn for the better and focus on your community and becoming a respected creator. You wouldn't be in this position without your community, and how you are treating them is atrocious. And as you see from the hundreds of comments from upset fans, you need to do better. I don't hate you, sure. I find your actions extremely scummy and that of someone trying to cheat their way to a quick success, but I think you can turn things around and start fresh. It might be overwhelming, and you might not know where to start, so here are some steps. Remove your staged videos. I know this is most of your content, but there are a couple of legitimate videos I found. Re-upload these videos with a pre-roll disclaimer and a disclaimer in the top line of the description. Apologize to your fans, not a fake stereotypical YouTube apology.
He doesn't need to do any of this. His fans don't care.
Continuously lied to your fans.
I don't even know why he cares.
You deserve to be forgiven if you make the right efforts to.
I don't know why Dallas even bothered responding.
Your actions reflect the type of person you are behind the screen, and that sums up my comment. To end this video, let's bring back the classic TekkitRealm quote: "Not really a joke when hundreds of thousands of people watch it intending to learn something, is it?" And before we end the video, I just want to quickly thank my Patreons, Ethan, A Spicy Cow, JP, and Booth. If you want to support me on Patreon, the link will be in the description.
Yeah, again, his channel's doing just fine. Kids don't care. They just need something on. Doesn't even have to be good or interesting. It just needs to be on, like, available. And that's... One thing can be said about TekkitRealm. He's... available, I guess. Like, his videos exist.